Good morning and welcome to Rose Red Homestead. Today is Micro Moment Monday, and do we ever have a fun tip for us today? And I'm keeping my fingers crossed because this is a pure experiment. I'm always on the lookout for good ideas to share with our viewers. And I came across this one in the newsfeed on my telephone this week, and it is from Southern Living, the magazine about Southern Living. And sometimes their articles make it into my newsfeed, and I was really intrigued by this. It is supposed to be a do-it-yourself fantastic wash that we can use to clean our produce, to clean it from insecticides, from dirt, from bugs, from anything undesirable. And so we're going to try it today because I think it's going to work. So here is what I have set up for us. I have 3 bowls of water right here and 3 things of fairly new produce that we just brought home, plus a backup. Here's a bag of cranberries. Now, what this entails is to just fill the bowl with water enough to submerge whatever produce is you're working with. And of course, these peppers are going to float, so I may have to kind of dunk them by hand when we get ready. And then here is grapes. These grapes are just new from the grocery store. And we're going to put them down in here with a few little extras. And then we have strawberries. And usually with produce, I rinse it pretty well. And I could also add raspberries and blackberries here too. But what we have now is to put a half a cup of vinegar in each bowl. And because the bowls are different sizes, it really doesn't matter. Whoa, that's the last of our white vinegar. And so that's going in with the strawberries. And then, guess what? Baking soda. And those of you who know what happens when you add baking soda to vinegar are already anticipating the result. So I'm just going to go ahead and sprinkle the baking soda in there. And it is fuzzing up a little bit. And then we just get in with our hands and we rinse the produce in this baking soda vinegar mixture. Now, because there's so much water, of course, it's not going to fuzz up like it usually does, but it is a little bit. And look at the strawberries. I already see a bunch of stuff floating to the top. Dirt. Same with the grapes. So we just swish it around in this mixture for a little bit, and it's going to be taking off the pesticide. I wonder if I can get these other 2 in here. Probably can. Yeah. I'll just have to keep rolling them in it. And then we just let this soak for about 10 minutes. Yeah, there's a lot of bubbling going on in this bowl with the strawberries. A lot of stuff coming up to the top. Can you see that stuff, Jim, floating on the top?
Just a little bit.
I once found a spider in grapes, so this intrigued me to do it with the grapes to see. Okay, so we will be back in 10 minutes, and then I will show you what comes next. It has been 10 minutes, and these strawberries have continued to bubble, and the grapes have bubbles on them, and the peppers have just sat here. There's not a lot of bubbling going on in this one. But we've removed the pesticide, and a lot of debris has come to the top. Normally I would just pour these through a colander, but I want to lift them out today so that we can then take a look at the water and see the stuff that has come up as a result of the bubbling on these strawberries. And then I'm just going to rinse them very carefully. And we're going to set them out to dry. We do not want to put our produce away wet, so we're just going to let it sit out here. Now, we live in the desert, so this is not going to take very long for these to dry. And when they are all dry, I have washed their original packages, and we will get them back in there. So here come the grapes. A lot of stuff off the grapes. We want to get the solution off the produce for sure. So good thorough rinsing. And now for the peppers. Not a lot has come up from the peppers. They were pretty clean in terms of appearance, but there was pesticide on them. We got it. Okay, so we have all of this squeaky clean produce now. So we'll come back when this is dry and we will show you what it looks like after the process is completed. Well, I couldn't be happier with the results of this wash for produce, this deep cleaning wash. It just worked fantastic. And so the produce is now all dry, and I'm going to be putting it back in the original containers. I washed the original containers just to keep everything nice and clean. And as I walked by checking all morning, I would help myself to a few of those grapes, and boy, are they good. And they look so nice. They look clean. They look a little bit shiny. Jim and I were commenting a minute ago on the strawberries, how nice they look. They just look almost polished. So I'm very, very happy with this. So these will be going back in the refrigerator. And the peppers I'm going to use in just a few minutes to make some more of this mixture, which is the add-ins for scrambled eggs and for omelets. And I think, didn't we do a video on that, Jim?
I think so.
I think we did.
Just recently.
Yeah, but we have enjoyed this so much, and I've used it so much. This is the last amount that I have. So I'm going to do all of these, and it's peppers and onions and mushrooms and little tiny dices of ham. We got the little tiny diced ham at our restaurant supply store. So this has been a great success. Hope you try it and love it like we do. And thank you for joining us for this micro moment, and we will see you again very soon with another video.